Welcome back to Grey Squadron Gaming. We have another exciting episode in our Star Wars Legion Battle Report series. The Mandalorian Hunter is debuting on the channel, with the official mini at least.
The official.
We proxied her before she was out.
Hopefully as the official mini, she's a little more lively than the last one.
Yeah, if you watch our unboxing, I showed off all the painted minis that we did from that box and such. But yeah, I have her equipped with the correct stuff as the mini. So I'm just going to go right into my list so you guys know. This is kind of a Mando, it's not kind of, it is a Mando soup list. We have Bo, Darksaber Tenacity, because Bo with the Darksaber just makes all the Mandos better.
I think you should craft Bo with a Darksaber, but it looks like a ladle, because she's just in all the Mando soups.
Yeah, it's funny. When I built this, I was like, I already have Din with the Darksaber, Sabine with the Darksaber. There's too many Darksabers. I'm building her 2 guns, and then I probably should have built her with the Darksaber, but it's fine. Armor, Tenacity, the Hunter, we've got the Battle Master, Personal Combat Shield, Vibra Sword, and Clan Ren. So now we've got a little Clan Kreese, we got a little Children of the Watch, we got a little Ren, and we're going to follow up with some Clan Ren veterans with the Duelist and the Flame Projector. A Mandalorian Warrior, this one just has Flame Projector and Clan Ren, and that's the end of my Clan Rens. Then we have a Children of the Watch Warrior with Paz, a Children of the Watch Warrior with Din. We have 1, 2, 3 units of Mandalorian's fire team support with the micro grenade launcher. 2 also have jetpack rockets, bringing me, I think it was 998 technically, up there. Big shout out to all you guys for watching the video channel, sharing our videos out, getting entered for all the entries. If by the time you're watching this, Don will have pulled all the winners for the Cup Series.
I sure will.
So at the time of filming this, he hasn't, but he's going to this week, so you'll have it before. So just make sure if you didn't look at the winners, we post them always on all of our socials in our Discord. And then we let you know that you won by replying to the comment that you won for us. And congratulations, you won. Reach out to us on social media for your victory.
Right, so if you don't have your notifications turned on through your YouTube to let you know when somebody comments on your comment, you're going to miss it.
Yep, exactly. Big shout out to all of our Patreons, Commanders, Special Forces, Corps, and the one and only Senate himself, Stan Park.
You really threw me off my game there.
I did. I kind of veered it up.
Senate thing. Huge thanks to our commanders, Paul Jorgensen, Archon Dan, Michael Hume, Papa Heavy, Ethan Mills, Jay Terrell, Nick Hernandez, Dan Bongiorno, The Mandalorian, Tyler Broadstetter, Sean Lynch, D'Artagnan Richards, Hingard, Nate the DM, Jason Stemple, Stanicus, James Mays, Anthony Binomo, Ethan McKinney, Grimoire Gamer, Big Woody, Mordred Did Nothing Wrong, Nathan Craig, Kevin McCorney, Scott Serrato, Nova Baby, Steven Spangler, Matt H. Mandalore, Michael Bohr, Tundra Walker, Brian Drum, and Sean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 X.
Thank you all so much for the support. We could not do this without you. We really do appreciate all of it. If you're going to be at Gen Con, find us, say hi. We will be at the Gen of the Cons.
We will. We'll have Grey Squadron gear on, or J Squared gear on, or maybe Legion Terrain gear on. We'll have some sort of stuff on.
Find us, guys. Find us, say hello. We'll give you some cool swag. I always carry extra good stuff, so if you find us, don't be weird. Don't be weird about it. Come say hi, and I'll give you some free stuff.
Be weird about it, but come say hi.
I have J Squared holders. I'll have official Legion promos, like the Mandalorian cards. I'll have silhouettes. I'll have all kinds of stuff. Just come find us. If you're not going to be there, that's fine too. We'll have some coverage during the con too. I might post some short form videos of different games we're seeing and testing, and so you guys can see more of the con. I want to do a little bit more con recording this year for you all, so keep a lookout for that. With that, let's go look at Don's list. And we actually got a few comments about doing a Children of the Watch versus Moff Gideon, and I didn't want to do a full Children of the Watch because I've already done that, so I did a soup, but now we're doing the Remnant.
Yes, we got the Remnant, so it's Remnant with Moff Gideon and the Darksaber. 3 units of Death Troopers with the Grenade Launcher, Imperial March, and Sonic Charge Saboteurs.
They have Sonic Charge Saboteurs?
Yeah. 1 unit of Scout Troopers with Imperial March and a Sonic Charge Saboteur. 2 units of Dark Troopers, both with the Excess Cannon. One of them has programmed loyalty. 2 E-Webs with the Barrage Generator. A unit of Stormtroopers with the Squad and a T-21. And a naked unit of Shore Troopers.
I'm bringing you right around 1,000 points.
Exactly 1,000 points.
Exactly 1,000 points. Okay. We'll go WTF what to flip and see what we're playing. Welcome to WTF what to flip. Don rolled 1 crit, 1 hit. He was very happy about that crit. And
I haven't rolled a crit in a long time for WTF. So
I jokingly said I'm going to roll a crit, hit, 2 blanks, 1. We're going to re-roll. I did not.
You did not.
I rolled 2 crits, 2 hits. So I will take blue. I flipped contact, and garrison. He flipped failed negotiations and extreme discipline. This is the Mandalorian premium board from J Squared with the faction symbol and silver. This is for your more generic or your more soupy list if you're interested. They make one for all the clans and all the factions. Check them out. With that, I get the first flip or pass. I'm going to tell you to, I don't know. I like failed negotiations, to be honest. No, I'm not really high on contact, but I also don't really want prepared position. This one's not bad for prepared position. I don't know. Why don't you flip your advantage?
Oh. I don't want to flip my advantage.
Yeah, I don't
like
want that one. I don't like that one very much. I don't know if I like that one either, but that goes well with contact, doesn't it?
Yeah, let's see what else happens with recovering some research, maybe.
Mm-hmm. That one I don't really want to do. So we're going to flip my red now. We're going to just keep going. We're going to get breakthrough.
Interesting. I definitely love Mando's having breakthrough. That feels great. I love it so much that I'm going to say I don't want
I had a feeling it was going to be flipped.
It's not the one I was hoping to get, but it's one for sure.
Intercept the signals. Failed negotiations. I'll have Garrison. He'll have Black Ops. We'll go look at the giveaways going on and get things started. Giveaways still going on are the organized play cards for the Mandalorians. They're all the shiny ones. They have cool art on the back as well. I've shown them a million times at this point, but that's what they look like. Comments get entered in. And we're also going to be giving away a set of these to a number of folks. One side is orange and one side is white. These are advantage tokens with our logo on them we'll be playing with. So that's our giveaways going on now. I went ahead and prepared positions my hostage unit with my Garrison advantage. I also gave him the order token for the primary. I gave it to, I said Paz, armor, bow. He took away bow. So armor and Paz are my two main objective carriers. And I also cached dodge from the card that I divulged from armor. There's a lot going on in the beginning of this one, guys. So here we go. There is. Okay, so I divulged these two cards for us. So this one I chose to give two allied Children of the Watch cash dodge one. That's going to be Paz's unit and Din's unit. They both have a dodge now. And then out of the shadows, I get to choose two units again. Infiltrate. I chose the armor and Din's unit. And then my only order, which you'll see in a second, is standing orders. I'm just going to go right for it. I gave that to this fire support because fire support gains, this is the way aim. They gave that aim to Din unit. So Din has an aim, and when he's the recipient of this is the way, he gains a surge token. So that's why he has a surge. And then he has a cash dodge used for later. So we have all the goodies happening here. Yeah, I'm just going to go right into it. It's a little out of order. I'm just doing it all out of order, Don, to mess with you.
Yeah, I got to go home.
Standing orders is what we're going with again. This is the map we're playing on. Some of the terrain's from Legion Terrain, some of it's from our own stash. Don painted this forever ago.
I did. I'm surprised it's on the table.
Yeah, I thought we haven't brought it out in a while. I also wanted to bring some ruins out, some Stop It Now Yodas, you know, the awesome TIE Defender I painted and 3D printed like forever ago. So yeah.
It does look pretty good.
The mats are from Grey Matter Gaming. The tokens, the order tokens, all of our tokens we use are from Curled Paw, including the new ones from the giveaway. The holder, that holder, the dashboard you saw us do what to flip on, that's from J Squared. And of course, our newest sponsor, Pro Curl from Monument Hobbies. All the links are down below. Check them out. With that, Don said he picked Gideon and both those Dark Troopers there.
Yep.
Death Troopers, excuse me.
Death Troopers, yep.
That don't have the hostage as his choices. I took away Gideon because I figured they were slightly easy to kill because they're not immune piercingly.
So this other unit has my hostage as well.
Yep, he prepared positions.
This is the unit I chose for my Black Ops unit. So this unit has Infiltrate.
Okay.
And then prepared positions.
He has two E-webs down and his shores. He has all the independence. I bountied Moff because that's the only thing that my Mandalorian hunter could bounty. I also did one slight change since filming the intro. Does not have a combat shield anymore. I went with the combat armor to give him surge to block. Or to her surge to block. I almost forgot to equip that. I have the points to have both, so we took away the shield and she has surge to block. I think that's a better value overall.
I think so.
Even though with the sword you can spend shields in melee, you only get one shield and it's every other round.
Yeah, and you wanted to be alive to spend it, so.
Yes, that's what we went with. I think that's everything. Am I missing anything, Don?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. The red POI in the middle is for failed negotiations. All of the newer logo ones are for the actual main objective of intercept the signals. With that, Star Tours, what are you doing here? Let's begin. Don was gracious enough to remind me that you probably don't want to give them the hostage and the token because I was going to go there, but I also have to be there. So he let me redo it. So I picked the hunter, bow, and armor. He took out the armor. So bow and the hunter are my main objective carriers. And he was prepared position here. Yep. No harm, no foul, because we didn't even start the game yet.
And then I reminded Joe that when you prepared positions a core warrior unit, you also get to prepared positions their fire support because of
detachment.
That's
so
right.
Also, since I gave Din's warrior unit the infiltrate, their warrior fire support also has infiltrate. Right. So just something.
That's a fun trick that this unit can do with keywords like that. So remember that.
Yep. So we've got a core. That's going to be the warriors that just have a flamethrower and no fun starting abilities. They're going to come out right about here, move here for their first action, and they're just going to push all the way up as far as they can because they just have their regular gun and a flamethrower. So to use a flamethrower, I heard you kind of have to be close. So that's what they're going to start marching to.
That's fair. right, going to the stack, it's Special Forces. We're going to go with the Purple Death Troopers with the hostage because they're incognito. They're going to move onto the board, and then they're just going to move up to this cover here, and that will be them.
Okay. Go to my stack. Unfortunately, we pulled the support. That's kind of the one thing we didn't want. So we're going to go with the Infiltrate support. There's going to be the blue ones here. This was one of the, that one has a jetpack rocket. The blue ones have a jetpack rocket, just so we're keeping that straight. So they're going to come out. They also have they all have the micro grenade launcher. Even though the purple looks like it has a sniper rifle, it's because I don't have another grenade for that matching color yet. So we're going to move today with our Infiltrate keyword from our lovely armor, and then we're going to jump up to here, like so, for our first action. Should give us well within range.
Oh, very well.
3. Ooh, close to range too, but not quite. Yeah. So can I get that micro grenade launcher in there?
Not this time.
Okay, I think we're gonna pop the rockets because I just have a hard feeling they're not gonna be around the longest to live. So let's just shoot everything into those E-webs. Okay, 4 blacks from the 3 regular fire team and the frag's gonna throw a regular rifle, and then the leader, or the other guy, not the leader because the leader's the frag, is gonna throw the jetpack rockets, which is 4 black. Unfortunately, it no longer has blast, and the anti-material impact's not gonna help me anything.
Do you have Sharpshooter 1?
But I have Sharpshooter 1. So let's see if we can get 8 blacks surging to hit. It's not great.
It is not great.
No, 50%.
So we get 3 for light cover here.
Hoping for a bit more than that.
We're going to get 1 for cover. We'll dodge 1, so we have 2 to roll against here. And we'll take 1. All right, going to my stack. It's going to be our first heavy token. We will go with the purple Dark Troopers here. They will plot out onto the field, and then they will shoot into those Mandos that just jumped up there and shot at their friend.
It's my bad. I didn't think I was going to stick myself that far out.
All right, we got 3 regular black dice for our regular Dark Troopers, and then 4 blacks, crit 1 for our excess cannon. We have an aim from Independent, and they will have heavy cover. My blacks rolled just as well as yours. We get an aim here. And you got 3 and a crit. Just like
Same exact roll.
like you, yeah.
I get 1 as well. I don't have a dodge, though, unfortunately. No. I rolled 3 red dice, non-surging. We're going to get 2 and lose 1. Same kind of outcome. For my stack, we've got a commander. Let's go with Miss Bo-Katan, or Bo-Katan. Almost said something else. Bo-Katana.
That's a combo of bow and katana?
Yeah, so you can't go much farther that way, and there's a big truck there, too. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to... I don't want to come this way, because then he's going to have a nice line of sight to blast me with that E-web. So I think we're not going to do a full move. We're going to come up to about here.
That's fair.
And just tuck in there and wait till next turn. And we're just going to lie and wait, guys.
That's not what she does. All right, we're going to go to the stack. We're going to get some Death Troopers. We will go with our non-infiltrate variety here. And these guys are just going to move right up to here. And then we will use our config gun. We're just going to shoot everything into the guys that are up there because, you know, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, they're the target of the match. I feel like Don finds one, and they're out there.
All right, because I made these guys more close rangey, we just get to throw 5 black dice suppressive with an aim into heavy cover. We'll spend our aim on these 2.
I don't like the 2 crits.
That was also a crit. So you got 2 for cover.
Yeah, I still got 1. That's actually surprising to me.
4 to roll 4.
I don't like that part. 4 red dice, non-surging. Hey!
That's
hey!
fine.
That's a Mandalorian. Okay, we've got another core. We're gonna go with Din's unit. We're gonna get them on the board. Din's going to infiltrate. That's why I have this here. So that way I know where to infiltrate to. So he's gonna come out because he's the Lita. Right? He is the leader, right?
He is.
Yes. I'm just making sure. Then he's going to go ahead. This unit has jump, so we're going to use that jump and pop on up. And then we're going to double check that we measured correctly off camera. Looks like we did to me. And we're going to shoot. They also have an aim from This Is the Way and a surge token because Din's keyword says when you're the recipient of a This Is the Way, you get a free surge. Also, the armor aided one of her reliable 1 to them as well. So they're all tokened up. And we're going to shoot everything into that E-web and see if we can take it out. All right. Okay, we have 5 black dice from the regular warriors, and then Din adds a black-red lethal into that mix. We have an aim as well, and he's got heavy cover on his E-web.
And dodge.
And we surge to hit. It's better than before.
It is indeed.
Reroll or add the Pierce 1. You're at least going to get a minimum. I think I'm not going to reroll anything.
Okay.
I'm going to let you roll for cover.
So we got 4 for cover. We'll get 2 for
That
cover.
hurts.
We'll spend a dodge.
I will make it Pierce 1.
All right, so 2 Pierce 1. We'll block them both.
Which, no, Pierce.
Yep, Pierce 1. All right, we're going with our Special Forces. We're going to go with the Scouts. They have Scout 3. So they will scout onto the board here. And then because we did a move with Imperial March, we get to do a speed 3 move instead of speed 2. So we're going to move up to there. And then we will go ahead and throw all of our dice into Din and his friends up there.
Okay. I have 2 search tokens and a cash dodge. He has an aim and a bucket of dice,
Yes.
unfortunately.
So our Sonic Charge Saboteur is going to be 2 blacks, 1 white, 1 red, and then it does upgrade the rest of our dice because we're at range 1. So instead of 2 blacks each, it's 4 blacks, 4 reds. We have an aim. It's blast, so there's no cover. I'm not mad
I like the couple
about
surges.
a lot of surges. That's
Ooh,
a lot of
surges.
surges.
Okay.
Oh gosh, it got so bad. So we will go ahead and spend the aim. All right, so you are looking at 2, 4, 6.
We'll definitely
just a
spend the
6-pack.
We'll cash dodge 1 to make it 5.
Man, that's sad.
5, we have 2 surges, so we're hoping for some paint here. We will spend 1 of the surges and just lose 1 mini. Go to my stack, we got support. Not what we wanted to see, but it's what we got, so it's what we're working with. So we're going to go ahead and make the frag guy jump, who's definitely not a sniper rifle guy.
It's definitely not.
I might pull him back slightly here because we measured this off camera. I want to be just in range 2. Yeah, so we're gonna jump more this way.
Sure.
So that way I can use some of these stairs as cover. Okay, so just barely within range 2 there. That way our frag can participate this time. I'm going to keep some of these guys back for some cover, and then I will go ahead and shoot them.
All right.
This is going to be 4 blacks for the regular supports. Sharpshooter won't matter because my frag adds blast, which is going to be 1 black, 2 white, so a total of 5 blacks, 2 whites.
Didn't have cover anyway, so it
It's
didn't
true,
matter at all.
but it sounds better.
It does.
Surge to hit. Man, I gotta stop throwing the supports out there, apparently.
I can appreciate your effort there, buddy.
Goodness.
Well, block 1, take 1. I go into my support here. They have 1 suppression. They have 2 courage, so we just don't have the dice over here. So I'll roll that off in a second. They're just going to go ahead and take an aim and shoot up into our Mandalorian friends up there. We'll tap our generators for a couple extra white dice. All right, it's going to be 1 red, 2 black, 2 white for the main gun, and then 2 more whites suppressive for our barrage generator. We have 2 aims. They have heavy cover. We search to crit. Alrighty, so we will make this a crit. We'll spend that first aim on a white and a black here. And then we'll spend the second aim on 2 more whites. All right, you have 2 crits, 2 hits, so 2 for cover. And then 4 to roll against. That's not great.
Nope. We're going to have the armor come on out. I think my names are really going to have to pull some extra endings here because she has infiltrate.
She does indeed.
Yeah, let's use that. I'll get her much farther.
Yeah, you do want her to be farther.
Ooh, I can charge this round. So we can go to here.
Yep.
She has jump, right?
Yeah, sure does. Yeah.
Oof. Turn 1 jump into those guys. Put her
Okay.
out there for all to see. I don't hate it. It might give some people. You know what? She's here for a reason. We're going to use her.
She's here to party, I guess.
She's going to jump right there and she's going to engage these guys and charge into them.
All
3
right.
blacks, 3 reds, Pierce 1, impact, won't matter. Critical 1. Let's see, because she's not surge to hit. I have to go check that critical is critical 1. I was right, critical 1.
Man, you shouldn't have aided that surge token.
I didn't think she was going to attack this round in my defense.
It's true.
Though I don't think I need more than 4 Pierce 1. I think you only have 4 people left, right?
I do only have 4 people left.
You need two paint to keep them alive, which I kind of hope you get. I might not pierce, actually.
I only got 1.
Only 1, so I can choose not to pierce.
You should.
I'm going to choose not to pierce because I think she's going to get lit up if I pierce it.
It's a good idea. On my stack, it's a core unit. We're going to go with the shore troopers. They're going to take an aim and shoot into Din.
Okay. And Din does have another dodge and aim. Mandalorian's trying the other. When I spent the aim earlier, he should have had 2 dodges. I only spent 1 in that last roll, so I still have another 1 left.
All right, 4 blacks into heavy cover with an aim. No surging or anything on my side. We'll spend the first aim. We'll just leave it at that. So 3 for cover.
3 for cover. Yeah, let's do that first. We might get lucky and get a whole bunch of cover. We got 1. We'll dodge another 1. So we have rolling for 2 now. We still have 1 surge token left on this unit. We will spend 1 and lose 1. For my second core, it's going to be Paz's unit here. He's going to start moving up to this area he needs to get to score. He's still incognito until the end of the round thanks to failed negotiations. So he's going to move up to there. bringing his little token with him. And I think what we're going to do, I could pop the Incognito and lay good amount of fire into all these things. Unfortunately, their main gun's only range 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have an aim to make it range 3, so it would just be his gun. So I think for the sake of survival and keeping him alive, I'll Rico-here this, but I think he's just going to take a standby. That way he has options if and when he wants to pop his Incognito.
Okie dokie. All right, going to my stack. It's my last Special Forces. They are the ones that I gave Infiltrate with Black Ops, so they will start here. They are going to go ahead and we're going to move right up to there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will shoot everything we got over into the fire support team over there. All right, it's range 2, so it's going to be 10 whites, surging to hit with an aim. And we have precise 2 into probably heavy cover. I don't know. All right.
It's a very good start. Almost
Not a
50%
bad
of your
start,
dice.
yeah.
For white, that's really good.
No Cassian fleets, but it'll do. I get to reroll 4 of these with our precise 2. Fortunately, no conversion.
3 for heavy. 5 heavy with the Yoda statue and the kick out. We'll double check. Supposedly I don't have cover. So we will lose 2. Okay, we're going to bring Clan Ren out. That's... originally I was going to put them over on the other side with Bo, but I think I want to keep them over here too.
That's fair.
For now at least. So double move, just getting them into position so they have a nice easy charge range after this round.
That speed 3 double charge is pretty solid. All right, going to my stack. It's our last core here. That's going to be our big chunky boy unit of Stormtroopers. They're going to pop out onto the field here. They're going to shoot into the Din unit, and we'll go to the dice box. All right, 9 white dice for the regular unit with the squad, and then 4 whites crit 2 for our upgrade. We have an aim and precise 1 into heavy cover Din. All right, that's one of our criticals there. And we'll reroll 3. And we get a second critical. So 3 for your heavy cover. 4 to roll for.
Cover's been really kind so far. 4 to roll. We lose 3. Okay, I've got my guild member, Bounty Hunter, up here. That's why I put Bounty on his moth. So.
He accidentally said Battlemaster earlier because he took the wrong card out. But it's a guild member.
It's the only way you can get Bounty. So when I said Bounty, hopefully you guys knew what that meant.
We got smart viewers.
It doesn't really matter what I do. I think Dawn's already crushing me a little bit in this one, which is unfortunate. So we're going to have to... Bo's over there by herself, but this is my other token carrier, so I kind of have to, if I want to try to score at least, come this way. I'm just debating how much of a chicken I want to be. Because no matter where I put her, I know he's going to put Moth on the opposite side of the board, so it doesn't really matter. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come this way with her, and just move her almost all the way up to there.
That's fair.
That's it.
All right, going to my stack. It's another heavy token, so we'll go with the purple guys because they're already out here. They will continue powering forward because that's what a Dark Trooper does. And then they will shoot again into the Mandalorian. 7 blacks, crit 1 into heavy cover Mandalorian. I got 2 crits, 2 hits. That's kind of been the name of the game.
You've been rolling at least 2 crits, I feel like, in every roll. And look, no cover. Okay, 4 non-surging red dice. We really need a money roll here again. Not even close. The last I have ordered are these supports over here that just have a frag grenade launcher, nothing else fun. Because, of course, this unit would go last after the Dark Troopers come on the board. Okay, so they're going to move there for their first action. We're going to jump up here for their seconds because their buddies are up there. And they're like, this is probably a good idea to hop up here, guys.
It might not have been a great plan at that time, but it's a good plan now.
So they're going to go up here and just, I don't know, hide somehow.
Alrighty. On my stack, it's an E-Web. We'll go ahead and take an aim and shoot into Din because he's the only person around. And we'll hold on to their suppression. All right, 1 red, 2 black, 2 white. From the main gun, we'll tap the generator for fun. So 2 more whites. Suppressive, search to crit into heavy cover Din. We'll spend the aim here.
I'm just going to keep rolling.
Spend the other one.
Just pure crits on this.
So you got some crits and then 2 hits for cover.
Critical 3 on that gun?
No, it's search to hit crit.
Oh, it's surge crits, right?
Yeah.
It's even worse. Okay, so a whopping 2 for cover. I'm sure I'll get none. I got 1.
Go.
I will take one with a smile out of 2 dice.
All right, you got a 5-pack then.
Good. So let's get Din off the board immediately so that we can get rid of him. Yep.
All right, I'm going to go with the Dark Troopers over here. They will plot onto the field. I don't know that we'll have a shot here. No, I think we're just out.
Just shy there.
So they will move and aim for their first action, and it's all me, so I'm just going to go with them again.
Yep, because I'm out of orders.
So we'll go to right there. Now we definitely have a shot, so we will shoot into the
cool.
The Mandos over there, and we'll see what we do. 4 blacks, critical 1 for the heavy, and then 3 more blacks for the regular guys. 2 aims into heavy cover. All right, so we got our critical there. That's a really good roll. We'll spend the
almost
aim.
Perfect, yeah. That's great.
And then we'll spend the other aim. All right, you are looking at 5-pack for cover.
Okay,
That's
3.
a really good cover.
3,
kill.
I'm not going to get mad at all.
And
That's
get a 3-pack then for the rest.
But I only get 1, so that's
all right. Last I have is Gideon, and he's just gonna move up over here, and I guess he'll go play with Bo when she comes out. So
You mean you
double
moved
move
Gideon crit ops into the bounty? I didn't see that coming.
nobody would have.
Okay, round 1. Crit Dawn killed 2 full units of Mandos and got 1 more down to 1 health. Meanwhile, with my 25 plus black dice, I did a total of 2 damage and no damage, and then
I mean, you
the
almost
armor.
killed the scouts.
I could have.
You could have killed the
I
scouts.
chose not
you chose
to,
not to for a smart choice.
I might have, should have not, so that way you could have shot the armor just because she surges, so maybe she could have done a little better.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the amount of blanks I've rolled this run, I don't think it would have helped.
No, I don't
Yeah, let's
think
go
so.
to round 2 and see if I can pull a Hail Mary out of this game early. Welcome to round 2, where I went with a higher purpose, because man, does Bo need to do some work for us. At the start of Bo-Katan's next activation, she may recover. She gains Barrage and Relentless. Additionally, while she is engaged, her weapons gain Pierce 1. He went with Ambush, so it's going to be a roll-off. Did you roll already?
I did. It is me.
I didn't even see him roll. Okay, so he gets priority. So Moth's got an order, Bo's got an order, Dark Troopers, and that's it. And he starts us off.
All right, we're gonna go to my stack here to start off with because for some reason things didn't work out in my head the way my ambush was gonna go. We'll go with this unit. We'll recover and then shoot into the Paz unit.
They still have their cash dodge, which they'll probably be using.
All right, it's gonna be 1 red, 2 blacks, 2 whites for the regular gun, and then 2 more whites suppressive for our barrage generator surge to crit into Paz, who has heavy cover. 2 crits, 2 hits.
Just 2 crits this time?
My revenge continues.
Hey, we got one.
There you go.
We'll use their cash dodge, which will give them an aim because Mandalorians are stronger together.
They are indeed.
2 reds, hopefully get some paint here. We got 1, so we'll lose 1. Okay, we gotta go to our stack. We got a core here. They have 2 suppression, but they're courage 3 thanks to the hostage. Oh, we get both off. That's not usually my courage rolls, but I'll take it. Okay, so we already have an aim because we spent a dodge, which then gives us the aim because the Mandalorians are stronger together.
They are indeed the strongest together.
So I think what we want to do is I could spend the aim to have long shot and just stay here and shoot you. Or I can move up and shoot you, which seems better because then I have the aim to play with for, I think Paz has Overwhelm. Yeah, he does have Overwhelm. Not that that's super important, but it is something. So let's do that. We're going to move him up slightly. So I'm just within range 2. That thing already went, so I'm not as worried about it as I was a few seconds ago.
Sure.
So I think
There is another one just on the other side.
That's fine. It's not pointing at me. So we're going to move up just to about there.
Sure.
Just a slight move. We'll recohere everybody. And then we'll shoot into that lovely
Death Troopers?
Death Troopers. Okay, so we have 4 black dice on the remaining 4 warriors in that army. Paz is going to give us 2 blacks, 1 red, 3 whites, Overwhelm. Now you surge to hit. I have the aim from the token generation.
I have heavy cover and a dodge.
Okay, it's not great, but it's not terrible because all the whites hit. So I think we're gonna call that an equal out. We're gonna spend the aim to activate Overwhelm and reroll 2. And good thing we surge because otherwise that'd be 4 misses if we didn't.
So we get 4 for heavy cover, 5 for heavy cover.
5 for heavy cover. Once you convert all these surges, I gotta find the right symbol because we're gonna do it the right way. There we go. You're gonna get 5 for heavy cover.
Ooh,
None
for heavy cover. We will spend their dodge token.
Okay, you're gonna have a 6-pack.
6er.
6-pack, 2 suppression. You do surge to defense
We do
though.
surge to defense. And unfortunately, we still lose 2. I got on a stack. It's going to be a Dark Trooper. We're going to go with these guys. They are going to continue their plotting journey. Oops. And they will move up to here, and we will shoot into the remaining Mando.
Makes sense to me. 1 Mando left in the prayer. He's gonna be fine, guys.
7 blacks, critical 1 with an aim into no cover.
He's fine.
We'll spend the aim because we really need to make sure he dies.
You have high hopes for this dude if you think he's living to that.
All right, you got a 5-er.
5-pack. Okay.
I've seen crazier things. Like that.
Holy moly! Purple dude lives! Okay, go to my stack. We got our operative. Not who we wanted, but you know what? Not terrible.
It's not who I wanted you to get, for sure.
We already measure this. So we're going to take an aim because we know we're in 1 speed 3 jump over this Yoda statue into engagement with these Death Troopers. So let's not bend the sword there. There we go. And we'll charge, and now we'll swing away. Okay, this is the reverse rainbow, or the less good rainbow. 3 whites, 2 blacks, 1 red.
It's a pyramid.
We're climbing up
It's
the
a
pyramid.
not a rainbow.
Well, they're kind of rainbowy, just not... I get what you're saying. It's a pyramid. Okay. We searched a hit.
You guys don't know how much it hurt Joe to say that I was right there.
You didn't. You're right. Not too big to admit it. You got an aim. We'll spend the aim to reroll 2 whites. And get both.
Oh, man. Well, I'll dodge 1.
Okay, you're going to have a 4 Pierce 1 kind of night.
Death Troopers love Pierce, guys.
They do. You're hoping for at least a blank in there, too.
And
Oh, yeah, we'll take 2.
And my sack, it's going to be another Death Trooper.
He would pull
or
this
Dark
right
Trooper,
away.
I'm sorry. It's always fun bringing the Dark and Death Troopers at the same time. They get so crazy.
Double D's.
So we will move up to right there. We will shoot into our lone survivor, and hopefully these guys can do what they would have done. 7 blacks, crit 1, no cover. Oh, do you have cover yet? No, I don't think you have 2 suppression. Oh, so you do have light cover. And you got 2 crits, 2 hits, because that's the name of the game.
Oh.
Aha.
Okay, we need another natty. Can we natty one more time?
Please no.
Let's try this one more time with feeling.
No more times with feeling.
One more time with feeling.
No more times with feeling.
One more time with feeling. Go to my stack, and he's alive.
Guys, that's so stupid. 9 shields.
We got no suppression off, so we are very suppressed at this point.
You get 1 action.
I think we're just out of being able to get in melee.
I think you can get in.
Can't get into melee, which would have been perfect. Oh man! So I think we're gonna have to hop over the wall to survive for now. Because then you can't kill this unit, and that gives me another unit to play with next round.
It's pretty rude.
So we're gonna hop over here, and then just chill back there and hide.
Great. All right, we're gonna go over here to these Death Troopers. I'm sorry, Dark Troopers. It's
Keep
tough.
doing it.
It's tough, guys. We want to get into 3, which is no problem. So we're just gonna keep walking forward because eventually we also need to score with these guys. And we'll just shoot into the Paz unit because there's not much else to shoot right now. Okay. 7 blacks, crit 1. We don't have any tokens with this one because this one is not the programmed loyalty one. That's on the other side, but unfortunately Joe's placement made me have to change my plans. It's just 1 hit and 2 crits this time for you.
I have no cover, which works out because I'll stun this dodge. Let's take away that 1 hit.
Okay, you got 2 crits then to roll against. All right, there's
1.
a blank.
Okay, core. This is the flamethrower core. All they have is a flamethrower on top of their normal units, so they're going to. Unfortunately, there's no way to get to a flamethrower of anybody at this point. So we're going to come this way to help support this point a little bit. Then we're going to jump over this wall here, like so. Double moving just to kind of have presence at this point here, and that's it. That's all we're doing.
Alrighty. All right, going to my stack. It's a support. Unfortunately, he's just outside of the line, so we do have to do a rotate and then shoot into them. 1 red, 2 black, 2 white. Search to crit into heavy cover. We got 2 crits, 2 hits. The classic.
We got
No
nothing.
cover. I like it.
I don't like it. 4 red non-surgical dice. Need some blocks? No. Fortunately, we got the armor, who's kind of just stuck in this weird spot where if I kill him, there's nowhere for her to like go charge into something else to at least get some cover. So I guess we're just going to swing into this guy. We need 1 paint to kill him. Should be super easy. If not, I'll rewind this. And then we're just going to hop over here, right behind the Django wannabe guy.
Okay.
And that's it. So
Alrighty.
if we don't kill him, I'll just say I dodge or something.
I'm sure you'll be able to get 1 paint.
3 black, 3 red, or critical 1 dead.
I don't think you got any paint. On my stack, it's going to be the other Dark Troopers. Get an aim and shoot the fellas up there. We can't do a lot of wounds, but 7 blacks, crit 1 into heavy cover. Mandalorians. That's much better than the one that I just rolled on accident. That was way better.
He rolled off a camera, but he rolled too many dice out of reroll.
Yeah, I rolled 8 dice, but all of them were hits. Okay.
Great reroll, though.
Two crits in a hit. You got 1 for cover. You got 3.
Cover keeping up, doing what it does best for me. We're fine. I went in pass because I have 2 pass tokens because he killed so much.
We'll go to the stack. We'll get the shores. They're just going to start moving up to here.
Just the slowest movement.
Just the slowest little moves. And then we're going to shoot into Paz over there.
Okay.
And see what we can do. All right, we got 4 blacks into heavy cover Paz. You got nothing to worry about.
Attack, we got support. Let's see the guys he just shot. We're going to see if we can rally. We do not, but they're courage 2, so they're fine with the 1. We're going to make them move to the very edge of this, like so.
Sure.
Which we measured off camera should be within 2 of the Moff Gideon there.
Okay.
Good. And then we're going to go ahead and pop the frag and shoot into them. 4 blacks for the main guys, 1 black, 2 white for the frag cannon, blast and such if you head cover. I don't think you did either way.
2 blacks, 2 whites? It's just 1?
Two
I don't
whites,
remember.
1 black, right?
2 whites, 1 black?
Now you got me questioning it. If so, I rolled it wrong earlier. It's 2 whites, 1 black.
Oh, it is? Okay, I just want to make sure.
No, it's cool. They're still new.
Haven't used it in a while.
It's better than last one. Not great, but better. So we got, it's blast, so there's no cover no matter
No
what.
cover.
So 4 and Moff.
All right, Moff surges to defense. And we'll take 1. We'll go to the sack. We're going to go with these Death Troopers here. They're going to go ahead and withdraw. And then they will
Dodge?
dodge.
That's kind of where I figured it was going to happen.
Right there.
Aw, she was having fun playing with you
Good
guys.
dodge. I go in the sack. It's a core. It's going to be the Stormtroopers here. We're going to...
I used my last pass token,
Yes,
by the
he
way.
used his
That's
last
what I
pass.
said.
We're going to move to right here, and then we're going to shoot into Paz and see what we can do. 13 whites, critical 2, surge to hit with an aim, precise 1 into heavy cover pass.
That's unfortunately a decent rollout for what it is.
It's just a lot of crits. Just all the crits.
That's why it's not good.
All right, so critical.
Another heavy cover. I was hoping to roll this turn.
And we'll spend the aim on 3 with our precise 1. No more crits, so you
Hey,
get
there's
1
1
for
for
your
heavy
cover.
I will not get it.
You got 2, 4, 6 pack for Paz.
So Paz, can he do it one more time with feel?
I hope not.
I don't feel like he can, but come on, Paz, you got this. You're a big burly Mando. You're fine. You rolled half. He's dead. Okay, it's back to me. Unfortunately, at this point, he is just annihilating everything except for a couple supports. So we're gonna go try to kill some things this round and come back to scoring later. Because if I just move clan, we got that's all we have left in the stack.
Yes.
If we just move out there and grab that, he's just gonna shoot her a whole bunch, and I don't even know if they're gonna be able to survive the way I'm rolling. So we're gonna choose violence.
Okay, I like it.
And we're gonna need to do the charge, it looks like. So we'll pop the card to be able to charge.
Sure. The duelist.
Yep, the duelist indeed. Just thinking where I want to charge them to.
That medulla oblongata, guys.
So we're gonna come to here.
Sure.
And then we'll charge up to here.
Alrighty, I like it.
And we're going to use the flamethrower as well into this unit because it seems like the right unit to tap the flamethrower for.
Why wouldn't you?
And then with that, let's go see if we can kill him. Okay, the flamethrower is a blast, spray, suppressive, 1 red, and you have 10 minis in that unit?
I have 10 minis.
So this is
it's
the
a
flamethrower.
10 pack of reds.
This is the duelist, adding 2 reds, pierce 1.
So 12 reds.
And then we have 3 reds, 3 whites, and the other guys.
So 15 reds.
And 3 whites.
Surge to hit. I feel good about this.
Pierce 1. There's a decent number of blanks. All the whites blanked and 2 reds blanked. But, you know, it's still a ton. You're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 dice.
13 dice, you say.
13 pierce 1.
13 pierce 1.
Odds are not killing the unit, though, even with it. They have too much health. But it should do a decent wallop for the big unit. And I wanted to get the maximum flamethrower off, so that's what we
You know, getting the maximum flamethrower off is always a reward in itself. Oh, that's not a lot of blank, or not a lot of blocks.
So we're going to pierce 1. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down.
All right, 2 health left. Perfect. All right, going to my stack. It's Special Forces. We'll go with my token-carrying Stormtroopers here. They will hold on to 2 suppression. No, they're Courage 3, just like your Paz was.
Yeah.
So they will...
Unfortunately, if you pick it up, you don't score twice.
Yes, this is true.
You have to pick it up with a different unit.
That is also true. I don't know that I have a unit to pick it up with, though.
I don't either, so I don't know if there's a harm of leaving it, but it's totally your call if you want to get stuck with them.
I don't know that taking it's the best. I think I might just shoot something. Because what do you have left to go? It's just
bow.
Just bow?
Just bow.
All right, what can we shoot at then? We got dice we can throw. That's the only...
We gave them a dodge with Mandalorian or with Clan Rens.
Yeah. So I think we will. We'll just pot shot into them with 3 black suppressive because why not?
Okay.
All right, it's gonna be 3 black suppressive. Surge to hit into heavy cover. And you can just get 1.
We'll spend the dodge.
Just a suppression.
Yep, we're gonna go with Miss Bo. She is going to, unfortunately, even with 2 pass tokens, him going first, I'm still not even close to being able to go last, which is unfortunate, to say the least.
Yeah.
So move up to here, which gives us a free aim.
Sure.
And then we'll shoot into, you know what? Let's shoot into them.
Makes sense.
2 reds, 2 black, high velocity, death from above, takes away their cover.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to going to spend the aim to reroll nothing to get a dodge, remain really stronger together.
Okay.
But, yeah, I think those guys are together at 2. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, we'll block it all.
Okay.
Pierce 1, right?
And
oh, no, it's only
not Pierce
only
1.
melee.
No,
I keep forgetting
you
that.
it out. So we're going to move her just the slightest bit and do it again.
Okay.
So we'll have another aim for this attack. She has Barrage and Relentless, so it's 4 again. She'll spend the aim to roll nothing to get another dodge.
We'll take 1. All right, we're going to go with Moff Gideon now. He has 1 suppression. He's going to hold on to it. He's Courage 3, though. That's fine. He is going to go ahead and move over to this side here. And then he gets an aim from Tactical. We'll shoot up into Bow and see what we can do. All right, it's 2 blacks and a red. Search to crit. Pierce 1 won't matter because you're impervious. I gave you my free observation token for fun. And we'll spend the aim. Well, that was rude. We'll spend the observe. So 3.
We'll spend both dodges because why not?
All right, 1 for you.
Bring it down to 1 at least. She does surge to block.
Ha! My sack. It's going to be some Death Troopers. Oops.
This roll doesn't matter. If he gets 1 off, he's good. If he gets none off, then he can't move them up. Holy moly! This never happens.
Awesome. All right. Well, this
get closer.
That really hurts the swing there.
I know you can't because even if I engage there, it wasn't scoring.
Yeah.
So you have to go past them, and you can't do it.
Do I just shoot instead? It doesn't.
Risk not moving up again next turn, huh? Okay.
Really
Let's see what he does.
Yeah, we have to start moving up. So.
Well, that way, if you're suppressed next turn, you can still get in the scoring. So that probably makes, if you're ABSing, if you're going for kills, obviously stay back and shoot. But
all right, well, we'll just move up to there, and that'll be them.
Okay, scoring wise, I only have 1 over there to his 2, but he has his token carrier because he withdrew. I do not. My token carrier is just out, so he'll get that point. He killed my hostage because Paz blanked on all his dice, so he'll get a point there. But it is 1-1, but I have my token carrier, so I'll get the point here. He will not. So it's going to be 1-2 going into round 3, where we need the Mandos to even pick up more slack this round. Welcome round 3. I went with both Hunter and Prey. At the end of the armor's first activation this round, she may suffer a wound. If she does, shuffle her order token back into the pool. And when she goes again, she makes 1 fewer actions. Moment of consideration. When the unit's issued with this order, it gains a standby token. It's his standby round. Between Krennic and Moff, I hate the standby plays from them. So you have a standby on your unit that's engaged.
Yep. And
a standby
on each Dark Trooper.
On each of the Dark Troopers. Makes sense. Unfortunately, there's not a lot left with this is the way keyword. That's one of the issues with doing the overly soup like I did. So I gave it to her. There was no one around her to make move except for him. So instead I went with recover. So I had him take off the 2 suppression, and there was no one else to recover. So that was it. And then I gave the order to him because he's Children of the Watch, which gave her a free aim. So that's something, I guess. I get to go first. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're gonna start with her. I think she's the best to start with. I guess I could have aided that surge away, but I don't think I want to. So we're gonna keep it. She could jump up there, but then she can't get down as easy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move her to the very extreme, touching this wall for her first action. Second action is going to be to use her jetpack to jump in and proc the charge. We're going to jump in the front right there, so that way make sure we're contesting this point.
Okie dokie.
And then we will swing away with our charge. 3 black, 3 red, and an aim from our This Is the Way that gave it to us earlier. It is Pierce 1. I do have critical 1, and I have 1 search token, which I guess I don't need it for defense, so might as well throw it out there.
Might as well.
Let's see what we get. We'll spend the aim. It's not great. 4.
All right, we'll definitely dodge 1.
So 3 Pierce 1.
3 Pierce 1. And we will lose 3. That's the. I go to the sack. It's going to be our Special Forces. Do we go on this side or do we go over there?
Over here? Where are we going with over here then?
It could be the same difference.
You've got them in trouble of a charge. You have them in trouble. Oh, that's not Special Forces.
Yeah.
Though. Oof, it's a tough call. Yeah, they're both your token carriers too.
Yeah.
That side has more people.
That side does have more
This just
people.
has bows, so you can outnumber. It's up to you.
Yeah.
I'm letting you guys hear the thought process on this one.
I'm going to go over there, I think.
Okay,
actually.
okay, this side it is.
We're going to go on this side.
Either side's bad for me, so you know,
Yeah.
whatever you want to go with.
So I think what we'll do is we're going to shoot into the Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
And then we'll probably just end up moving into those guys. Is that smart?
Okay. They throw 2 dice each in melee.
Throw 2 dice in melee.
They're better than in range. And they have a flamethrower. Not that it matters against you. You have 3, but...
You know what? I'm actually going to shoot into them, and then I'm going to see what happens afterwards.
Shooting into them and seeing what happens?
All right, it's going to be 2 blacks, 2 whites for the regular guys, and then 2 blacks, 1 white, 1 red for the stab into no cover because of blast.
It's a great
We
roll.
do surge.
It's a great roll.
And that's not too shabby. Got a 6-pack.
6-pack. We've been, you know, doing really, really well besides our couple support rolls. Let's see if this guy can pull up that courage, that confidence. Not too bad. I'll lose 2. I can gladly take that.
All right, so I think in the end of this, I am going to move into these guys right here. So we'll just base a couple of them, and that will be them.
Okay. All right, we're going to go to my stack. We got the operative. We cannot aim or dodge or anything because they have a standby right there, and there's already strip standbys on Dark Troopers.
There's not, no.
We can get right behind my blue guy there, so we're going to end up landing here, which I think keeps me in scoring and lets me charge into you.
Sure does, yeah.
So you have a chance to proc your thing, but you want to see what happens first. We'll see if we kill them, and then they're all engaged, so let's just swing and see what happens, I guess. Yep, 3 whites, 2 blacks, 1 red, pierce 1, surge to hit onto these Death Troopers. Hey!
How about all of it? I will dodge 1.
You can dodge that way. Those will surge up. So you've got 5 pierce 1 coming at them.
All right. Again, a really great roll, so they are also dead.
Not great, because that means you get to shoot
I am
against
absolutely going to shoot you.
Which one are you shooting? The bounty hunter or
I have
you
to shoot the bounty hunter, yep. So it's going to be 7 blacks, critical 1 into heavy cover bounty hunter. You are going to look at...
Unfortunately, it's a stupidly good roll.
I do have an aim. I will spend the aim because I did roll really well. Oh, nope, didn't help.
Heavy cover, we'll take away 1. We wanted to see a little bit more than that.
Got a 4-pack.
We got a 4-pack surging defense because we did pay for that combat armor. It is going to help. We'll take 2. Okay, for her second action after she was shot here, I just gave her suppression. I was sitting here, how many hauling do I dodge? And then he's throwing 7 blacks, critical 1 from them. Or do I move into them and they throw 8 dice, but 4 are white, and they lose any, they don't have that critical either. So half his dice pool are a very low probability of hitting versus 7 with aim swing. Oof. I'm still really torn on what the better math is here. Because I think you're going to move up, take away the cover anyways. So I don't think she'll even have cover to deal with. So yeah, I think we're going to move in because I think even without the cover, it's not great. So let's just move into them.
Sure.
Right there. And that way other things can't shoot me at least, and we'll see if we can survive.
All right, well, we'll just go with these guys and we'll aim and punch into her. 4 red, 4 white. No surging at all here. We do have an aim.
That's very
unfortunate. No surging hurts, but with
it
the
does,
2 reds hitting
you got
is
2
nice.
whites hitting right off the bat.
So a 6-pack.
Yeah, that's should have went maybe the other option. John's dice are hot. 6 surging the block. Need a lot of paint. We're fine. We're fine. We got Clan Ren next. We are going to just take a swing into them because they have a standby. We have Pierce, so that should kill the 2. We'll see how it goes, and then after that, we'll decide what we're doing. Okay, it's 4 whites, 4 reds for the regular unit, 2 reds for the duelist. Pierce 1, surging the hit. If we get 3 paint, you could no, it's only Pierce 1. We need a good amount of paint here. How about almost all of it?
Almost all of it seems fair.
You gonna dodge 1?
Absolutely going to dodge 1.
Okay, so you've got 2, 4, 6, 8. Coming at you after that dodge.
So just need 8 shields here.
You do need 8 shields.
No problem.
I
did not get 8 shields.
Okay, we're going to move into this emplacement trooper.
Sure.
And we did give the dodge to the bounty hunter because they're also Clan Ren, so we fight for our family kicked in there.
Quality.
We're going to surround this big boy here because I've heard his gun's much better than his swinging, so let's do that and say hello.
Great. All right, go to my stack. It's Special Forces. We're going to go with these Death Troopers. They're going to hold on to that suppression, but they're courage 2, so they don't much care about it. We will just move up to this piece of the building right next to the Moth. I believe.
Ooh, is that scoring? That's close.
I believe that should be scoring.
It looks like it might be out.
So we're going to have to move right to here.
I was like, that looked like it's out. I think you have to come on this side.
I think I do have to come on this side.
Luckily, he can get either way, so it didn't matter.
But it does matter because now you can shoot me much easier with those guys.
Oh, with those guys. Okay. I'm like, with her, it doesn't
So
matter.
we'll move over there and we will shoot into Sabine. So 3 blacks, 3 whites because of the improved dice from the Sonic Charge, which is 2 blacks, 1 white.
I didn't even think you get the bonus. Remnant's weird.
And that was some hot garbage.
Ooh,
some real hot garbage.
4?
You
No
get a
cover
whole
because of blast,
4-pack.
right?
No cover.
Okay, so 4. We'll take 1. Okay, we got her. She's got 2 suppression, but luckily she's courage 3, which is good because we want the 2 actions. We can't aim or dodge or anything because there's a standby Dark Trooper right in front of us.
Are you sure? You don't have to
So
worry
we're
about
going
it.
to take our Dark Saber and just go like this and end up right here, so that way we're still scoring. Engage them, and then we'll proc our. I guess we don't have charge.
You're not. You have to move and hit.
So move, you would Rico here, and then do you want to spend your standby?
No, I'm not spending
Okay,
it now.
now I'm going to swing 5 blacks, pierce 1, surge to crit onto these Death Troopers who are surging red dice. Just 3. Historically, I don't roll great Darksaber rolls.
You have not.
No, it's a true fact. We're only going to kill 1, which is probably not terrible because you can now shoot me now. Before he goes, yes, guys, she has tactical, and I totally did not spend the aim, so we're going to say I spent the aim to roll nothing. Don was fine with that. Get a dodge, doesn't impact him. And I did not use my tenacity either. That's my fault. Lots of new lists. Anyways, it's back to him.
So we'll go ahead and we'll move in with Mr. Gideon here, and I did have just enough room for 1 person, and then he will free observe, and then tactical gives him an aim, and then we'll swing and see what happens. 5 black, pierce means nothing, search to crit with an aim and observe. We'll just take 5.
We'll dodge 1, bring it down to 4, which seems slightly more manageable. And we'll dodge them all. Oh. We've got the armor. Unfortunately, there's nothing in her range to charge into. There's nothing for her to swing against you. But the good news is we can just take an action to pick this up for our 1 action, and now at least we're scoring, we have a dodge. So I don't think that's a bad outcome.
I don't think you're right. I'm going to my stack. This is a dead unit. I'm not going to use it as a pass, though. We'll go with these Shory boys here. See if we can stretch it out into a range half. I don't think so. I'm not Joe, so just shy. That's how that works.
You can move again and get it.
We are absolutely going to do that. I think there's going to be, so we're going to be able to kill these guys fairly easy anyway. So we'll move to right there, and that'll be them.
Okay. Comparing my stack, we got a core. We got these guys here. Since they have no cover anyways, and we're going to be throwing a flamethrower, so it really doesn't matter. I think we're just going to aim shoot into them. So aim for 1 second, shoot. After this attack, we get to give a dodge to another Clan Ren person.
Sure.
Let's do that now. Again, the flamethrower is blast, spray, suppressive, so it's going to be 4 red dice against this 4-man shore, and then the other 2 throw a black each, surging to hit with an aim. Let's see what we can do. Spin the aim. It's going to be a 5-pack. We're going to lower that down to a 4-pack. Okay. They're fine.
Hey, there we go. All right, go into the stack. It's another Dark Trooper. We'll go with them. They'll aim and punch.
The good news is I totally forgot is that there's no commander in the sideboard, so his shores are panicked. He will take an aim and punch into my Mandalorian, who has 2 dodges now thanks to the Clan Ren abilities on the side of the board.
4 reds, 4 whites with an aim.
Lots of surges.
If I surged, that would be awesome. I don't surge, guys.
That was my hope, was the surges were going to help.
So just 5. So
I'm gonna
2,
dodge both.
3 after that.
So we still have 3, and we only have 3 health left, I think, on her.
A real bad roll would be appreciated.
It could happen.
Not this time.
Hang on, we got 1 more dice to come. Oh,
No,
down to
okay.
1. Okay, we've got our support up here. We want to get beyond range 2, which is pretty much anything past these dots right here. We measured off camera, so we're just going to have them jump this way, like so, onto the very edge there to make sure we're well out of range of that boy there. Rico, hear them, and we're going to shoot everything into that guy down there.
Alrighty.
Okay, 5 blacks as their grenade line, or their frag is tapped. Sharpshooter 1 takes this heavy on the light. Starting to hit. It's going to be just a 3-pack.
Just a 3-pack, you say? We got light cover then.
Light cover is not helped at all.
Don't worry about it. We're just all fine. Stack, it's a support. We'll go with these guys. They will roll off their suppression, and then they'll recover and shoot into these guys. All right, we're going to have 1 red, 2 black, 2 white for a regular, and then 2 more white suppressive for the barrage generator with an aim into heavy cover. We'll spend the aim in a black and a white. And you're looking at 3 hits and a crit.
Meanwhile, you get 3 natty. I get nothing for cover. I gotta go revamp my cover charges here somewhere. And only 1. Correct this because we messed this up. It has to be a core special force only to pick up the hostage.
So thank you for all the comments we've already gotten.
She just took a standby. Then we'll say.
Perfect.
She's gonna choose. It's not gonna help. No one's gonna move over here. So sure, we're gonna spend it.
Sure.
To start pushing this way.
I like it.
That's it. All right, we have the support over here. That's the issue with these guys being supports, is that I have support, and it's going to be picked up by core special forces. So, you know, it is what it is. So he's just going to hop up here. His frag recycle. I know it looks like a sniper, but again, it's a frag. And we're just going to shoot into those shores for fun, and that's all. 2 whites, 1 black, surging to hit, blast. There'll be 1.
We have light cover from our... Oh, we don't have light cover from our suppression. And we lose 1. All right, we're going to go with these Dark Troopers here. They're going to lose their standby, and they're going to aim and shoot into those guys. All right, we get 7 blacks, crit 1 into heavy cover with a name. We'll spend the aim on these 2. We'll get 3 hits and a crit.
Can we get any cover this roll is the question. 1.
You do, yeah.
Take away the crit just to make you more angry.
That was rude.
Oh, activation, so it's all done.
We're going to play that same song one more time, so we'll aim and shoot.
Okay, it's the same exact attack you just saw, and he still has name, and I'm sure he's going to roll really good. Hey, actually not as good, because it's a lost surge.
It's real bad.
It's more than enough to kill me, because you're rolling all crits, unfortunately.
Back to the 2 hits, 2 crits.
Oh, we got one. You almost didn't do it. Now we need 3. One more time with feeling. Come on, John. One more time.
No, I don't want
it.
Thank
no
God.
more times with feeling.
All right, last in the stack is just this guy, and unfortunately we can't do anything about being engaged, so we're going to aim and punch into the Mandalorian. All right, 2 blacks with a name, search crit. How about 2 crits?
Crit pool is crazy. Okay. We'll take one. Scoring wise, I'm going to get 1. He'll get none there. We each get 1 there. That's it for scoring.
That's it.
So it's going to be a total of, each of us getting 1, so what, 2 to 3?
2 to 3.
High scoring game going in round 4. Round 4, round with no escape. When a unit is issued with this card, attacks this round, the defending unit may not spend any dodges or surge tokens. Additionally, while this unit is issued in order with this card is engaged with the enemy trooper this round, it cannot spend any aims, dodge, or surge tokens. Die at my hand, that's Moff Gideon. He gains an aim and a dodge, and Relentless. Relentless won't matter because he's already engaged, so we gave it there, and entourage over there. I gave my order to the bounty hunter who has 1 health left. We're going to start there. And unfortunately, she's like the worst person of all my melee characters to fight Dark Troopers because she has no impact at all on her weapons, and she doesn't even surge to crit. But we're here where we're here. So we're going to aim swing, because after we spend the aim, we'll get a dodge, and ourselves and the managers are stronger together. And then we get to pass a dodge to them, since they're also Clan Ren right there. So that it's at least some token generation on my side, so let's see if that does anything.
That's so kind.
Okay. If the dice were waiting to give me lots of crits, because we haven't hit them yet, this is the time.
It is.
3 whites, 2 blacks, 1 red. Surge to hit. You have armor 3, though. No, it did not help at all. It was being mean. But if we get any more hits, it can go through.
It's true.
So it's going to be 1 pierce 1 after armor.
1 pierce 1, so I will take a wound. All right, we're going to go ahead and go with Gideon. He's going to take an aim and swing into bow. All right, 5 black surge to crit with 2 aims and a observe token. 3 crits and a hit so far. Spend an aim. So 5.
I guess crits don't make any difference on this side of the board at this point, so
They don't.
I guess it's fine, but it just doesn't feel good. 5 red, surging defense dice. We need lots and lots of paint here, guys. Come on, paint. Just enough to survive. Okay, well, we got her, so that is something. We're going
That's helpful.
to take an aim, which unfortunately we have no one at range 2 to get. We are stronger together, or Mandalorian is stronger together anymore.
You do not.
But I don't think 1 dodge would save her anyway, so let's just take an aim. We'll swing into these Death Troopers, see if we can kill them. And then that's that. It's going to be 5 blacks, pierce 1 with an aim, 1 red from Tenacity, surge to crit on your Death Troopers. Okay, that will surge up to crit, and then we'll spend the aim on these 2.
Sure.
Which I'll surge to crit. So you got the max. We got 6 pack coming at you. 6 pierce 1.
6 pierce 1.
You do have red surging defense dice. That's it.
We will
That's
lose
the
that unit. Yep. I got a stack. It's going to be these guys. We're going to take an aim for fun, even though we can't spend it. We'll punch.
Because of my command card.
Punch the Mando.
She's living with a wing and a prayer. She's a dodge, and he's got
4 blacks, or 4 reds, 4 whites. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
We can spend the dodge at least, so we'll spend the dodge.
3 pack.
We need all paint here to survive. Any blanks, and she's dead. She has surge to defense, so we really need some Mando rolls. I'm going to try this one more time with feeling. One more time, guys. One more time with feeling. Which is the keyword of the game. Nope, she's dead. All right, go to my stack. We got support, unfortunately. That's going to be this lone guy here. I was hoping to get him last, but that's okay. I guess recover, shoot into those shore troopers for fun.
Sounds good.
1 black, 2 white blast into these shore troopers. Hey, we got 2 this time. And we killed 2.
I got my stack. It's these guys. We're just going to take another aim, and we will shoot.
You're going to shoot the guy who keeps surviving?
No, we're going to shoot the unactivated people.
Okay.
All right, it's going to be 7 blacks, crit 1 with 3 aims into heavy cover with a dodge. I don't think you actually have heavy cover. I don't need any of the aims, but let me look at the covers.
I'm just going to assume I don't, because
You do not.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, dodge there. Going down to 6. He's dead. Okay, armor is next. I think she's just gonna come over here, double move into this one, and swing away with her tenacityness.
Okay.
Okay, she's got 3 black, 3 red, plus another red from tenacity because she does have wounds in her at this point. Surge or critical 1 surge token into this E-web. Pierce 1. So there's our critical. And that's it. It's just 4. We blinked on a red and 2 blacks. That's
I like it. We'll definitely dodge one.
You got 3 pierce 1.
All right, we need some shields here, please. We did not get enough.
Dead.
My sack, it's a core. I didn't really want to see that.
He's panicked. Does he get enough off to unpanic? No.
Get 1,
So then
which does unpanic him because I will panic and then
That is true. That is
recover
true.
1, so he's now not panicked.
That is true. It's a good point. Okay, it's Clan Ren at this point. I think we just aim swing. Okay, so there's 3 members left because somehow he killed one in melee with his little back of his pistol or his rifle. It's pretty good.
You should be afraid of these
So
E-webs,
3
guys.
red, 3 white from the main ones. 2 reds, pierce 1 from the duelist. With an aim and surge to crit hit.
Surge to crit hit. Well, that's pretty good.
I mean, I'm not going to get mad at that at all.
All of it. Except for that 1 white.
We're going to re-roll that 1 white. That way we get a dodge anyways because we got our buddies next to us. We don't get it, but we do get a dodge there.
All right. So I will dodge 1.
Okay. And you're looking at a total of a 6-pack. Pierce 1.
So we just need all the shields. Come on, all the shields. So we do lose.
I think it's just
it's
enough.
just enough again. All right, we're gonna go with these Dark Troopers here. They're just gonna walk into melee and punch her. 8 reds, 8 whites into.
8 reds, 8 whites.
I'm sorry, 4 reds, 4 whites, 8 dice. I can do it. That's a really good hit. 6-pack.
Most of yours have been very good tonight. We're dead. Just by 1, though.
All right, last but not least is them one more time. They're going to aim and shoot the armor. All right, 7 black with crit 1 into heavy cover armor with an aim. There's a crit, and we'll spend the aim. Got 2 for cover. Getting both.
Holy moly, I'll take it. He rolls red surging defense dice. She'll shake it all. Screwwise, he'll get 1, 2. I'm also going to get 2 because I have the back. Bringing us to
5 to 4.
5 to 4. And there would normally be a reason to play the next round because my Mandos can do 1 move and pick up this middle point because they're special forces to score the middle point while the armor holds the back point, which would give me 3 next round. But he can just teleport either of his Dark Troopers with his command card to this back point, and that would get him 4 points. So with that, there's no point in playing next round, so I'm going to concede, and we'll go to this one. Welcome to the salt corner. No salt really.
Yeah,
I got a touch of salt here and there from.
There was a slight salt in the beginning, that round 1, where you got pretty walloped, pretty good.
I got too aggressive, which I can fully admit in the beginning, but I thought for sure that my 18 plus dice would do more than 2 total wounds.
Yeah.
It was a combination of blanking, and the 3 or 4 they got through, you just nattied out every time.
I did.
Either it was pure cover roll, which completely took away dice pool at some point. That was later in the game.
Yeah,
or early in the game, your defense dice were. You rolled 3 out of 4 on the one E-web. The other E-web was 3 to 3, but I had lethal because of Din.
Right.
So I did 1 whopping damage, which actually helped me kill you in the end, but it didn't matter at that point.
Yeah, those E-webs, they were all-stars. They were doing work for their 60 points.
Yeah, and then Paz completely blanked 2 different defense rolls. Din blanked a defense roll. I had 2 supports blank defense rolls completely. Yeah. I had the Bounty Hunter take 3 in 1 shot out of 4. That was bad. So...
I mean, your Bounty Hunter lasted a lot longer than mine did.
It did, but it didn't get to do anything it wanted to do. It killed some Death Troopers. That was it.
Yeah.
You had... It's really, really bad against any armor. I feel like every time I play your Empire, you bring things that are like a really good soft counter to me. Now, this wasn't nearly as bad as the Vader list, but like I had 2 jetpack rockets, and that was pretty much the extent of my impact. Besides, the frags of impact 1, but when you're going against red dice without surging to crit, impact 1's not going to do much.
Yeah.
With your armor 3 to eat up the rest of the dice. So
that was an earthquake.
That didn't feel it didn't feel great. And I knew we were playing against Remnant. I figured you were bringing Dark Troopers, which is why I brought 2 rockets. But the out activating, you had what, 2 more acts than me, 1 more act than me.
11 acts to your 10.
But
I have Dark Trooper. I had 2 Dark Troopers, so I got to go twice with those 2.
Yeah. So it was just I just couldn't do anything. But yeah, I think in the beginning I got a little too aggressive. Originally was going to actually have one support double move to the other side and have 2 supports behind the middle tree and then be able to pop and support bow. But I was like, well, man, if I can get lucky and get 2-3 wounds through on each of these shots on these E-webs who don't have dug in, I could kill 1 or 2 instantly, and you have less firepower to shoot my middle units. It didn't work. The only thing that worked well for me was the vets did their job. Clan Ren vets always seem to do work for me.
They do.
I love the duelists. Adding that tap to be able to charge is huge.
Yeah, the tap to charge makes that duel took Clan Ren from being meh to
Well,
really
they added
good.
another mini to it,
And you get another mini, but
compared to what it used to be.
Just that change alone makes them so much more functional.
So that was really nice. And then of course they have We Fight for Our Family, which can help pass dodges, which that's why I brought 1 initiate and the bounty hunter with that keyword. So that way there was at least a couple people on the board to play with that keyword on top of Mandalorian strung together. That was the plan. But what I want to talk about for a second, and I'll let you talk too, I promise. This is the way. Got a few games under my belt with This Is the Way people. I don't like it.
I agree.
And not that it's not good. It's very good when you can use it correctly. But I would bet money on it. At some point, either it's supposed to be, it'll be changed, or they changed it. I don't know what happened. But when you look at all of This Is the Ways, I feel like it was supposed to be, or was made originally to be used on themselves. Why do I say that? Armor, speed 2 is her biggest weakness as a melee-only unit in the Mando army. She's one of the... She's as slow as the warriors, but she's melee only.
Right.
So she wants to get and use that charge. Oh, she has This Is the Way move 1, which means she could This Is the Way 1 person to move once. So you would think that's for her. Or if she wants to be nice and help, she has Recover 2, which does nothing for her really because she's got Courage 3 already. But that can help support her warriors and initiates, right? That makes sense to me. Yeah. So I feel like the This Is the Way move was kind of meant for her. Pass, This Is the Way aim 2. He rolls half his dice are white. He wants more aims to be able to reroll. He has Overwhelm, etc. He wants to be able to reroll. I felt like one of those were supposed to be for him. The fire supports have aims, which they're usually the ones in the back shooting. They want that. The warriors have This Is the Way dodge. Feels like they want to dodge because they're going to be up close in the thick of it, right? So that's why I say that. It just feels like it was supposed to be used on themselves.
I agree.
Even like the Paz upgrade card has this unit gains This Is the Way aim 1 because again half his dice are white. I know it's not. I know it doesn't work that way. I completely understand. But I think if they let it, you could do friendly units of range 2, so themselves or others. That would make it much better. I don't think by any means it breaks the keyword. I don't think it becomes even... I still don't think it's even a top 2 keyword in the Mando army.
Yeah.
But I think it makes it much better. I think the armor is great. It just...
So we got a lot of flack on our armor ranking. People thought armor belonged in the A to S tier.
No, I will stand by she stays in the B. Above average, still good.
Right.
She has her role. She can 8 out, but not having any native surging on her attack besides critical 1 and her reliable 1, so she could surge 2 of her 6 or 7 dice and give her tenacity. But for a melee only unit without any range threat with only Pierce 1, I don't know why she can't surge to hit even if not crit. I feel like she should surge to crit. You look at like Bo who can surge to crit.
It is an
shoot and have a dark saber
setup for her.
So I don't know why she can't do that. It just I don't know. And then she, like I said, she's slower. So
yeah,
I think that keeps her out of the A tier. I think people look at tiers differently than we do, even though I explained it. B again is above average, better than the intended use of the object. Right? C would be like you're perfect at where you are pointed wise. You're midline. You're fine. That's C in my mind. Is that right? Yeah. C is an average grade in school. B's are above average. So I think she stays in the B and not in the high B, probably like mid to low B. And every time I play her, she did fine. She wasn't the problem. She did work, but there was a couple times where I would have done something different with her if she could move herself with that. This is the way. But she's 6 health, which is super good. That's what, in my mind, keeps her in the B tier. It's because she has 1 more health than most Mandalorians in the army. The only other one would be Din with Grogu, who can get to 6 health. So I think that keeps her there. And the recover is nice for your warrior stuff or your frag people who want to recover those frag guns, etc. So I like her. I just think This Is the Way should be a little bit better, especially if you want to run full Children of the Watch, which again, in my humble opinion, I don't think does enough to warrant that faction. I think they have the worst faction clan ability, which is just you can bring more than 2 initiates, which I've yet to see any competitive, semi-competitive lists bring more than just 2 initiates.
Yeah,
or lower the cost of the name people by 5 points in initiates only.
Right.
Which I don't think those are big enough. Is that better than Guardian on all your units for Clan Ren? Is that better than keeping 3 green tokens at the end of the round for Kreese, who already generates a ton of tokens every time they spend a token, they get a token? And is that better than Saxons being able to add free movement and such? right? That's what that one does.
Yeah, when they lose a...
You could argue maybe that's on the same level as Saxon, because Saxon's very dependent on killing, but when they kill, that free, just a completely free move or recover is huge. So I don't know. I still think that clan. But anyways, that's the end of my rants. I think Paz as an upgrade is really, really good.
He's super
obviously
good.
The unit rolled bad. That's not Paz's fault, but
Yeah.
40 points for 2 health and 6 dice with Overwhelm is very good.
It is. He's a unit on himself that just gets to be an extra part of a unit.
Yep.
So I think he earns his spot at 40 points.
I don't
pretty
like
okay.
him in initiates because he hasn't upped the courage, and
Yeah,
1
that's the
courage is
problem.
troublesome. That's why every time I brought him, I think we've had hostage, and it's like, oh, I can bring the courage from 1 to 2 with initiates, or this time 2 to 3, which is helpful. He just blanked on a couple rolls.
He did blank on some bad rolls.
Yeah. I think Din in a unit is not good.
I agree with you. He's
30
too
points for just 2 dice lethal. Yes, you get a surge if you were This Is the Wade, so you get a bonus token if you were
given a token
of a This Is the Wade, which is nice. It is nice. But
Is
for
it-
2
is a
points
surge
less,
token worth 30
you
points?
can get Shakira gun, which is 3 blacks, so 2. And for 8 points less, you can get the frag.
Right.
Or for 5 points left, you can get like a lot of other name people, depending if you're playing soups, like Ursa or Sabine or Chris. I just don't think he's a 30-point worth for his attack pool.
I don't think so either.
But that was my first time running him as an upgrade, so not basing it just on this performance because he obviously died, but yeah.
I shot a lot of
You did.
shots at him.
I think Bo, it's very hard when you're playing a Mando soup list. We're deciding I'm not going to play just a clan. I want to play a mix. It's very hard not to bring because of just what she does with the army. Every time I spent a name, I was like, I got to dodge.
Yeah.
And every time I got a dodge and you shot me first, I got a name. So it's too good.
It's unfortunately a must-take if you're playing anything other than a pure clan that is not her list.
Yeah, and there's totally tons of arguments like you wouldn't like take because I don't want to or I want to take these, which is fine. Like
right.
I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of good Mando soup lists without her, but you cannot say that she doesn't make every Mando soup list better because every time they spend a token, as long as it's in range 2 of any other Mandalorian unit, they get the opposite token for free. It's huge.
It's really huge.
It is, especially when you're offensive army. They're moving up, they're aiming, they're tactical on her or the Krees are tactical. They get these aims, they spend them, then now they have dodges for defense. Or if you put dodges out early from command cards and they spend them when you get attacked, now when they go, they have aims to attack. It's just very, very good.
It is very solid.
I think it's fun. We mentioned it that Clan Ren vets now, in my opinion, is probably the best vet in the Mando universe.
I agree.
1, because of cost, and 2, because the duelist charge. Having a 2 speed 3s charging into something with what's that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? It's pretty good.
Yeah, and you can bring 4 of them if you bring Ursa, right?
You could bring 4 with Ursa, if you're playing.
And you can bring 4 duelists. Like it's not like
I did that once.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's very expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
But I don't think you do that mostly. I think
2 or 3 is solid. Even 1 is good.
I think you just give them the duelists if you don't have the points, and they're pretty good at that. As long as you have some other Clan Rens to help give them dodges and stuff, and then Mandalorian and Stronger together, they get shot at early, they get the aim. But yeah, being able to just double move speed 3, and then your 4 are throwing 4 reds, 4 whites, and then your duelist is adding 2 reds, pierce. It's just really good.
And you can throw that flamethrower on them and make it like a million reds.
I think that's a good combo.
Yeah, I think that's really solid.
But yeah, that's Warriors are fine. Warriors are Warriors. I have changed a little bit. I was the Initiate Defender. The more games I play, the more I'm softening on the Initiates.
Yeah, I think they could lose.
They need to
go
get
down like about 4 points.
4 points. I was about to say 4 too, because then you're looking at a 12-point swing instead of an 8. Which at that point it's
get a lot for what you get with your upgrade, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, it's the Courage 1, I think, and someone mentioned this at me, and you were correct. I think the Courage 1 by itself is a big factor for me wanting to bump up because depending what Mando army they don't have a lot of ways to fight off suppression. That seems to bog them down.
And they also are generally a single commander army.
Yes.
So you're really kind of sticking them where they have to be in range, or they'll panic fairly easily.
I don't know if I would say generally a single commander. I think I run a lot of double commanders.
I guess we also just now got the generic commander, which unlocks a lot more commander possibilities.
Yep, and that one has the nice Courage 3 and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Initiates I was softening a little bit more on. I think they need to come down in points.
Yeah.
I think Clan Kreese vets need to come down in points too.
Yeah.
It's still early. This is not true. They're all still. We still have to play more games to get our feet. But just initial impressions after a good amount of games is that's my initial impact. I still think Clan Kreese is very good because they have 5 to base, adding a heavy is 6, and they're a very big threat at that point with a lot of dice.
They are a very big threat.
But they're also 120-ish
very
base.
expensive.
So
yeah.
Yeah, that's some more thoughts on the Mando. The Bounty Hunter I think is fine. I think she's good. I think the only thing I thought that I didn't realize was a negative until I fought this, and it's totally dependent what you're going against, is twofold. One is a lot of the time, depending what army you're facing, you're going to be outactivated. Unless you're going against Republic or other Mandos, right? On average. I know people can rate low active anywhere. But if you're going against Rebels, you're definitely not active unless someone's going crazy. Empire, CIS, Republic would be the only one you can probably hang with besides the Mandos. So what I'm getting at is, if you only have one name, you know I'm going to bounty them. And you're probably going to place them after me onto the board or walk out, which means you can kind of hide from them easier, which is a con. And the other con is, if you do have to hit vehicles, there's no point. You have no impact at all on the Vibro. You have no impact on your knife. You have no impact on... I think one gun has impact.
This is the dual knives.
I don't think
they have impact either.
I think it's pierce, high velocity.
I think that's it.
So, which would make no sense, the knives having it, not the sword. But her points, the ability to be able to get a free aim when attacking your bounty, free dodge. Because if you're going against other lists that have more than one name, it's harder to ignore half the board. And she's fast, and she has charge. And the duelist is really nice on her, on a sword, because if I move into like a Vader or Anakin and I have a dodge, I can now stop your Pierce 3 completely. Right.
I also think she's going to be a lot more fun to bring in the other factions. Like,
I think so
you
too.
just get a bonus bounty hunter. The Republic can now just have a bonus bounty hunter.
I'm thinking the Rebels, since they're so cheap.
Rebels also could have, you could have high activations and a bonus bounty hunter. So I think
she's not too expensive.
There's a lot of potential to just throw that bounty hunter in and just have a fun time with bounty.
Is the combat armor a must-take?
I think so.
I
find it very difficult to be like, oh no, I don't need to search defense in melee.
And like for 10 points, I could have got the one shield that she can use in melee with the sword, but the issue is it's one shield every other round. Right. And if she's attacked 2 or 3 times, the surging is better on average. I didn't roll many surges, but most of the time it helps.
I think you take it.
I think it's the first one you take, and if you have more points, you can add something else on there. Yeah. But yeah, I think so too. I think the bounty hunter one on the leader or the hunter is overall the better one of the doctrines, and I think the leader, the better one, is the whatever the name is for the leader one that increases the courage.
Courage one. Yep.
The other ones have places for sure. I'm really excited to try the battle one, so I can just tap some rockets multiple rounds or flamethrowers. Seems kind of fun.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
I think that's like
just cool walking around lighting everything up.
But it's very cool to have the models. They do have a lot of options. There's a whole unboxing video I show you the options. You can build them with 2 different kinds of vibro swords. I didn't realize I was building her. I was trying to figure out what that was. I think it's just a different style of vibro sword. It kind of looks like a darksaber almost. It's very skinny and long.
It's a skinnier version,
which is cool.
Yeah, I mean they talked up the box having like 1.5 million things inside of it. It is a lot of the same things because it's just 2 of everything.
Yeah. So your legs are static. There's no options for those. One of them, I can't remember if it's the leader hunter. They have the legs that the warriors do, where one is like that smooth armor, and one is the patch armor. But it's the same position, right? And then the torso is the same. Where your customization is, each of them have helmets. It's either unhelmeted, which I think they each have 3 or 4 unhelmeted options. Helmeted, which has Saxon, Crease, or Plain. So they have some good head options.
Yeah.
And then the arm options, they each can do pistols, knives, sword, rifle, long rifle, other carbine. And then there's also the arm that has the shield in it. And they have, I think, another one, which is like maybe a pointer or something like that, one of them. So they have a lot of arm options. So their arms and heads, tons of options. And you can also kibash and play around with it. If you're hoping for a different leg pose that's not like slightly standing on a rock, there's not.
Yeah.
That's why my leader is standing on a clone head for fun.
Yeah, I mean, as you build the Mandos, you quickly learn, like, I should do a little bit of stuff. Like, I have a couple Mandos jumping off of droid parts because it made it more exciting than standing on their tippy toes.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of potential, especially if you keep. Now I have like a baggie full of like 700 jetpacks and Mando weaponry all over. So can have a lot more Mando basing material for sure.
Yeah, we have more Mandos we're painting. We've obviously one of the things we're painting we couldn't talk about until the unboxing was these 2. Right. We have other things we're painting that as soon as we can show you, we will. We can't yet talk about it. So those will be cool to show. And anything to add to Remnant, I guess we haven't talked about it, but nothing's new.
Nothing's new. I mean, I feel like the points have been shaved, and like just being able to take a 17-point heavy for the Death Troopers is fun.
Joe, that is true. That is very cheap, though. I forgot
17
how cheap it
points
is.
for the Sonic Charge Saboteur, and then being able to give them Imperial March. If you really expensive them up, you could give them Scout 1, Imperial March for a speed 3, and then shooting. It makes it another 8 points, but I think that's cool. I really like the Scout Alpha that really failed for me in this game, where they can
That was the only thing I think turn 1 that went my way.
Scout 3, move 3, and then attack at range 1 with a bucket of dice and an aim, and I just pooped the bed on that one.
Yeah, I got lucky there.
Pretty hard. Dark Troopers feel considerably better than they were because they're getting cheaper, and just the activation control.
Honestly, I think even us in the beginning of there for a while, even when they were a little bit more points, I think undervalue how much it is to have 2 extra tokens when you bring 2 of them.
Does help
because even if you're at the same activations or if you're higher, it really hurts the other person.
Yeah. So that's great. The heavy mixing, it doesn't affect much more than just the Death Troopers being able to make them cheaper. It's cool that you can put them in something like the Shore Troopers can have a slightly cheaper heavy, but you're only taking 1 Shore Trooper most of the time because they're so slow. The E-Whip is great. 60 points is super cheap. I think the Generator's 3 points, 63 points is super nice for the search.
You were critting up with those guys.
Range 4. Yeah, so there's a lot of potential, I think, in Remnant.
Yeah. I think playing against the Dark Troopers, the armor, and I think I've played against another armor one with the Mandos too, is if someone asks, like, what's the Mando's biggest weakness besides like out-activating, which is a problem the Republic has, so you just have to learn how to play with it. That's why I think 10 is where you want to be with them. I don't think you want to go below that very often. Is armor seems to be a little bit of a struggle for them, because at best you bring 2 jetpacks, which is impact 4, which is good, but you only can use those once.
Right.
So if you had, like me, when I think I shot you with the tank, and you natty blocked it
all, yeah.
Then you're like, well, that was my 1 rocket.
That was that. Now I gotta just either ignore the armor or...
And the only other option is your frag, which is the cheapest heavy, but it's only impact 1.
It is.
And none of them search to crit. You have commanders, but like, Bo is impact 1 with her Darksaber. Din is impact 1. Armor is impact 2. I think she's the only one that's 2. The no-name is no impact at all. So like, they just don't have a lot of impact.
Yeah, it is weird that the no-names have no real impact option.
Their guns I can't remember, because I think 1 is overwhelm, 1 is just black, and is the sniper is high velocity lethal? So I don't think so.
I think it's just either the...
So they can bring the jetpack, and they have the one guy who can tap it over and over.
Yeah. That could be a good armor choice, I guess, if you're worried about armor.
But again, it's 1 unit with just 4 dice.
With 4 dice. I mean, it's 4 reds search to crit, or 4 reds impact
4
search to hit.
But impact 4, so
you're gonna get a reliable amount of hits. It's just
how many get through the
the
defense roll. So I think that's one thing to keep in mind, is you kind of have to plan for what you're going to do with the armor that you're up against, because that seems to be a little bit of an issue. Even if you were to bring the customizable build your own clan one, you can bring a tank. Like the WL5 is one of my favorite tanks. It's not brought for impact. It has impact 2.
No, it's not super. It's not the
Gav,
anti-tank.
I can't think what the Gav has,
is,
right?
The Gav has, I think, an ion at range 2. Maybe?
Yeah, but I think its impact's only 2 or 3
as
well,
2
right?
Or 3. Yeah, it's not a huge impact to you.
No ETST.
There.
So yeah,
not until you play the Tour of Duty and you can steal one.
But I think early reports are Mandos are fun. They're very fast. They're very good. I think they're going to be the higher skill army, and we've talked about this before in the channel, where there's some armies like Republic, for example, isn't the easiest army to start someone new and go to town, because your units are so much more valuable if you put them in a little bit more less optimal spot and they die early. That activation threat hurts you faster. Where something like I still say Empire is one of the better starting units.
I feel like they
can get the activation count up, and they still have predominantly red defense dice.
Mm-hmm.
Rebels are good too, but you have a learning curve there with that white dice, right?
Rebels.
I think CIS could be a really good starting army too.
Yeah,
because the AI is flexible and too bad when you have
yeah.
things. But I think the Mandos are going to be a higher skill army,
which is a very funny point, because we've had a lot of comments that people are saying, I got into this game because of Mandos, and they're starting with Mandos. And then it's gonna be a struggle for some people who build these armies and then they go and play and they get a little aggressive and they just get smoked.
It's something you learn really quickly.
Yeah.
So take our opinions with a grain of salt. We do play a lot of games of Legion, minimum of like 2 a week.
Yeah, we play a lot.
2 a week, sometimes at the game stores and stuff too. So we beat a lot of reps in. But yeah, I think that's what we've noticed so far, is that you kind of just have to like. Don't do what I did this game. Don't try to go for those alphas. That was silly. I was more thinking in my head, like, I could hit you. I was doing the one thing you should never do and not thinking what you could do back to me. So when you had, like, your Dark Troopers moving the board and they had a range 3 right off the bat, I should never give them that. That was stupid.
Yeah, that was in...
And then like
that was a Don play. That was a classic me.
I got so in my head with like, okay, I have these units, I have this infiltrate, I have this scout stuff. I can move out and shoot and kill something.
The classic, you got tricked by your own infiltrate.
I did a little bit. So that's it. That's the other real quick. The last thing I'll say on the armor is that I think her 2 command cards are really good. I like. Well, I guess her 1 command card is the attack twice. The other one is the cash, aim, and dodge, which is fine. It gets you recover. I think it's fine. But the Children of the Watch card, which you can bring, which gives you the infiltrate, is very nice.
Right. Because of that not counterpart, but detachment keyword, meaning whatever they have, their detachment also has. So
so like for instance, if I gave infiltrate 2 warriors, the 2 warrior fire supports, so now you have 4 units to infiltrate, which depending on the mission, if it's like contact.
Yeah, so I think garrison is a really good staple on for any Mandos if you're bringing warriors, because you'll have 1 unit that you could have prepared positions on a warrior and a fire support.
Slightly map dependent, because I don't know if you want them out there for long range threats to shoot at you.
Not all the time, but it's a choice.
It is a choice.
You have to do
100%.
So
yeah. If you see the map doesn't have a lot of line of sight, maybe you're like, I'm going to flip garrison.
I mean, there's a lot of players too where you look at it and you're like, well, they don't have any range 3 or range 4 or 5. You don't have a lot of scouts. I mean, there's a lot of snipers around now.
Snipers, yeah.
You know.
That's their other weakness right now. They're like the clan Kreese, Vets, clan Ren, Saxon. They don't like the snipers.
Yeah, I don't think anybody particularly cares for a unit that can just auto wound after a crit.
I think like your big armor vehicles don't care. I think your your stormtrooper squads, true. The cheap ones, your 5-man rebel unit that costs you like 50 points. I don't think they care as much. You're probably not going to shoot them anyways. Yeah. But yeah, like your elite units, your ARC troopers, your vets, your BX units, your Magna Grievous units. Maybe not as much Sound as 2 health, but any of those units that you can easily kill a major point, like killing a 4th or a 5th cost of a unit guaranteed. It's really
it's rough. So snipers are fun. It did bring an interesting meta back in the game.
I like that they're back, and I think people are forgetting that when they build these, they test a lot of things way in advance. Like we know flyers are coming, we don't know what they do, but I have a feeling since they fly, they're probably fast.
There's a chance,
right? I have a feeling they're going to be very fast. I have a feeling they're going to be like a really good anti-sniper thing. It just
run around with your Fang Fighter and shoot snipers.
Yeah, I think you want to shoot other things, but if your sniper's out there and you have like Anakin or someone you need to protect or something, you just go. I'm gonna go kill those snipers real quick, right? That's my mission. So that's gonna be a fun counterplay. They at the time, the day of filming this, they just showed off those new B2 rockets.
Oh my god, the B2 rockets look so cool.
Those models look great.
They look amazing. I can't wait.
I can't wait to see what they do and how they work. But like,
they're heavies.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
I am. I mean, it's 6 cores of B2s and some heavies. It's going to be so B2-y.
Man, Pago's going to be like, let me bring these back.
Pago's like, come on back, boys.
That's going to be great. No,
I love it.
I play against CIS a lot, so because I feel like we have a lot of local players who play CIS, but I'm not looking forward to playing against it, but I'm looking forward to the models. They look really cool.
They look really awesome.
But yeah, and the only thing we know is they're fast, right? They said they fast and they can jump in the article. That's all it said.
Is that?
I don't know. I'm assuming fast means fast, unless they're just talking about the jump, but it sounds cool.
Who knows?
So yeah. Anyways, I'll stop gabbing and just share some thoughts.
It's at 12:30 at night.
We do this a lot.
Jabber. So thanks for staying with us.
If you're still here. Keyword today is one more time with feelings for double entries in the giveaways. Comment, let us know what you want to see next on the channel, or go to our Patreon. You can guarantee to see what you want to see.
Yeah.
But if you're not a Patreon, we do take some like ideas. Like there was a couple comments I saw in back-to-back videos, like Remnant versus some Children of the Watch. Granted, this wasn't full Children of the Watch, but it seemed more fun.
It seemed more fun, yeah.
So, anyways, hope you guys had a good time. Thank you.